Turning now to the violence in Muskegon that claimed the lives of 3 people. That incident more than doubled the number of homicides in the city that is seen this year, and it's brought the level of crime into the city into the limelight. 24-hour News 8's Leon Hendricks has been investigating the issue today, and he's live in Muskegon with what he found. Leon?
Brian, good evening. That number does that, of course, if these deaths from over the weekend are classified formally as homicides. But sometimes when these big incidents happen, crime seems to be a bit more prevalent than it actually is. So we want to take a closer look at the numbers.
The weekend's violence at the Elks Lodge has hit the community hard. For James Kitchen, it's been twofold. He is a proud member and former leader of the Elks Lodge where the violence happened, and also an uncle to victim DuPree Barnes.
I think he was a troubled kid. I really do. I think he was a troubled kid, but I don't think that would got him shot.
He says things have changed since his time as an active leader some 10 years ago. And a lot of it, he says, has to do with money. Quite frankly, the lodge stands to make a big profit off of parties like the one that ended in tragedy Sunday morning.
And I think to pay the bill, sometimes you overlook little things, and that's how you get in trouble. I think that's what's happening down there.
But still, he says the issue is not here. Sunday night's violence, he says, is a symptom of a larger issue. And if it hadn't happened here, it would have somewhere else.
The Elks is not the problem. That was a situation. And until we deal with the problem, you'll still have situations like that.
We took a look at the problem in numbers. On average, since 2007, Muskegon police, not including the Heights, have investigated 2 or 3 homicides a year. Last year, there was just 1. Weapons offenses, however, seem to be on a much steeper climb, though. In 2009, there were less than 50 reported by the city. The number nearly tripled in 2010, up another 25% or so for 2011. And by 2012, weapons offenses were up nearly 5 times the number the city reported in 2009. Perhaps that's part of the issue. Kitchen says the Elks have some responsibility for what happens there.
Instead of making them kids adapt to them, they adapted to the kids.
But still, he doesn't want to see them shut down, as some have proposed.
Checked in with the authorities today on the active investigation into the weekend homicides. They say really no new information out about that. They continue to seek tips from the public. Anyone with information urged to call the police. Reporting live in Muskegon, Leon Hendricks, 24-hour News 8.